Hi folks, Sonia Ashe here. Today I want to show you how to use our 3D photo template for Facebook. So we're working on our Molten template here, and I've gone ahead and done the usual edits. As you can see in the layer palette, I've added my cutout photo just above the step 1 cutout photo layer. I've also edited my text up here. And you can see that I've highlighted them with orange. Those are typically the layers that you'll want to edit. So once you're completely finished with your edits, you're going to want to turn on this depth map folder. And the depth map, it's simply a grayscale version of the image where the objects appear dark in the distance and they become progressively lighter as they approach the camera. So your background, will be darker and the objects that are in the foreground will be the lightest. So I've already gone ahead and sorted all of that out for you. So all that you will need to do is add in your edits. So I've got 2 orange layers here, and those are the 2 that you're going to go ahead and fill. Now you can see, let's start with your cutout photo, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on this layer because that's the one that we want to work with. And this layer, I'm telling you to fill it with this hexadecimal number. It basically is just a shade of gray, but it's the correct shade of gray so that it appears more in the foreground. So let's go ahead and holding down your control key, I want you to click on your cutout photo down here and you will see how it creates a selection for you. So we've got this already selected. Now we're going to want to fill that with this number. So let's go ahead to your foreground colors. Let's just click on it. And you can see I've already got it in here, but what you would do is just type in 999999. It's always 6 digits for the hex numbers here. So we're going to click OK, and then you can fill that. So you can do Edit, Fill, and we'll fill that with our foreground color. And there's that. And then the next thing you'll want to do is come up to your text layer. Now this fill is basically going to be white because it's in the furthest in the front. So that's going to be filled with FFF, or you could simply come down here, reset your swatches, swap them around, and now white is your foreground color. So you've got a couple of options there. So same thing, now that this is selected, we're going to hold down our control key and we're going to find our 2 text layers and we're going to control click. There we go. I'm sorry, and it's actually good that I sort of clicked all over the place because you might make that that error too. You'll want to click right on that T, and that's going to go ahead and that's going to select that for you. So we can go ahead and we can fill that. Oops, where are we now? My goodness. Okay, Edit, Fill, and we're going to fill that with a foreground color, which is white. There's that, and then let's go ahead and let's click our next text layer, and we'll stay right on the same layer. They can both stay on the same. And again, we're going to fill it with white, which is foreground color. Okay. Now let's go ahead and deselect that, Control D on your keyboard. So now what you have created is your finished depth map. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close that up, and I'm going to turn it off for the time being. Now all we need to do is we want to save this out as a JPEG. So we'll do File, Save As. We're going to drop this down and make it a JPEG. We'll name it Molten Softball, and we're going to go ahead and save that and click OK. Now here's the important part. We're going to go ahead and turn on this depth map group, and we're going to do File, Save As. We're going to want to make sure that the file is named exactly as the first one, and then we're at the end of it going to put an underscore, and type the word depth and save that. And we'll click OK. Now for the fun part. So let's come on over to Facebook. You're going to create a post. So let's go ahead and do photo video. We're going to upload a photo and a video. And then we're going to go ahead and navigate to the folder where we saved this. And we're going to select, by holding down our Shift key, we're going to select both of these and upload them together. And then you'll watch Facebook sort of do its magic. So what it's doing is it's sort of marrying our depth map along with our photo, and it's giving it the information it needs to sort of create this 3D space. And here we go. So now as we move our mouse around, we can actually see all of our templates sort of come alive. And so that's it. That's how we create our 3D photo templates for Facebook. Enjoy this one.